All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Mayhem Reacts. I'm your boy Chris, coming at you with another reaction to another trailer. Now, this is one I am familiar with to a degree. Hadn't seen the trailer, but I do know from which it is based. So the trailer we're going to watch today, I don't think you're going to see it yet. Nah. But if this is any indication over here, A24. I said in another video that Blumhouse and A24 make some of my favorite films right now. What's that one? A24. I think they just did a Civil War. That one looks really good. I want to go see that. So I'll be checking that out for sure. I've heard great things, and by great things I mean a lot of people who wanted it to be more woke than it was were upset that it wasn't. So I appreciate that because, again, A24 and Blumhouse really put an emphasis on the storytelling and not the agenda or the messaging or whatever. They really put a focus on the story and the storytelling. And I appreciate that, again, because I myself am a filmmaker. So when I watch these, I really, really appreciate them for what they are. Let's see if this has any of my pet peeves of the low lighting or the low dialogue, audio mix. Again, A24, I have very, very high hopes here. But this is for MaXXXine, as you probably already saw in the thumbnail or in the description or whatnot. MaXXXine is the third installment of the X films. Ty West and I'm going to say Ty West and Mia Goth. I mean, Ty West is the filmmaker behind it. Mia Goth is in every one of them playing different characters. So the first one was X. I absolutely loved X. I thought it was great. Then they came out with the prequel, Pearl. My wife enjoyed it. I wasn't a big fan of Pearl. I didn't think Pearl was that great. I'd have to go back and rewatch it to give you my thoughts on it, but I didn't think it was that great. MaXXXine is the third installment. Let's check it out. Let's see if maybe we think that's going to be worth watching.
So, MaXXXine. Your agent tells us you're quite a popular name in adult film and entertainment. Is that correct? I'm curious, did you always want to be in that line of work?
I always wanted to be famous.
If you need to read off the sides we gave you, just go ahead, all right?
I know the lines.
She turns to the camera and, through her trauma, addresses the lens directly.
Already I can tell this is a period piece like the other ones were. X was in the 70s, I think. Pearl would probably have been in the 50s, maybe. This has a very 80s feel so far. We'll see. I think I'm right on that. And I saw the Chinese theater. Just a side note, I've had a film play there before. Yeah, your boy Chris has been places. All right, let's keep going.
Name 5 celebrities who got their start in horror movies.
Jamie Lee Curtis, John Travolta, Demi Moore, Brooke Shields, and
MaXXXine fucking minx.
I don't like walking out here with that freaking Night Stalker guy loose.
The Night Stalker.
Night Stalker?
Night Stalker.
He's terrorizing Los Angeles.
I can handle myself.
So said every dead girl in Hollywood.
MaXXXine, I'm the private detective. I had to find you. My employer is a very powerful man.
All right, so that was Kevin Bacon. I didn't know he was in this. I know nothing about this film as far as who's in it or what it's about, as far as how it ties into the other stories. Pearl was a direct prequel to X. I don't know if this is like a sequel or something. It still centers around like sex workers, adult entertainment or something like that. So, there's a lot of that thing that runs throughout. So, maybe either Ty West has a thing for that or it's all, tied together. I would imagine it's all tied together. So again, excited to see that. And I will go ahead and say this. I'm a sucker for 80s and 90s themed stuff. It's when I grew up, 80s and 90s. The music, the lights, the colors, all that stuff. It's pretty nostalgic for me. Of course, I do love like stuff set in the 70s or the 60s or whatever, And I'm a gangster movie guy. So, you know, the 30s, 40s, 50s, when we're looking at all that stuff, I dig it. It's cool. But I am a sucker for the 80s music for sure. So this is fun.
The past ain't finished with you. It's gonna keep knocking at your door.
Tragically, another victim of the Night Stalker.
If I knew 3 people who were murdered in 3 days, I'd be pretty scared. What are you hiding, Maxine?
If I tell you something, we've got confidentiality.
What'd you do?
This is the defining role of your career.
Whatever's going on in your life that's interfering with this picture, squash it.
I intend to.
Maxine.
Maxine.
You're a fucking movie star.
I thought that was him. Come on.
Movie star.
Yeah, Giancarlo. Thought so. Again, I like trailers that give you enough to go off of, but don't give everything away. I mean, obviously you got, you know, Mia Goth's character going from adult film star, I guess it is, to legit star. And then you've got a detective looking into her for something. And then you've got the night stalker guy. And yeah, some familiar faces popping up. I really like that. But it doesn't give you everything, I don't think. You know, I think there's enough left to the imagination that you can kind of feel around. So again, I really appreciate trailers like that. Sometimes trailers give away everything, and then sometimes trailers give away nothing, and they will just put a big name lead in there and say, hey, come see this Chris Pratt movie, or hey, The Rock is in this. You want to come see? That doesn't work for me. Give me something, make me want to come spend my hard-earned money, especially nowadays with inflation being the way it is. And I don't know about wages. I know I keep hearing wages are going up. Mine has not increased significantly compared to inflation, that's for sure. But what'd you guys think about it? Did you like it? Did you like the trailer? I know I have to stop it, and that's just so one we can interact, you and I, intimately, one-on-one. But also, you know, I don't want to get copyright striked or anything like that. So yeah, what'd you think about it? Did you like the trailer? Did you like the reaction? Did you have any thoughts that you want to share? Are you planning to go see it? Have you seen X or Pearl, and what are your thoughts on them? I already gave you mine. I stand by them. My wife disagrees with me on Pearl, but I don't care. I am my own man. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Again, this is part of the Morning Mayhem channel. Don't forget that is a full show that comes out Friday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and the segments are cut up and released throughout the week. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time.